Hello my fellow knitters. Today I will be teaching you how to knit this simple heart. The materials you will need to make this heart is the color yarn you want, 2 needles of any size, I use size 6 needles for this, scissors, a tapestry needle to weave in the ends, and a scrap piece of yarn, preferably not in the color that you're knitting the heart with. First thing you want to do is cast on 2 stitches onto one of the needles. Once you do that, just knit the 2 stitches regularly. And then knit the wrong side row regularly. Once you get back to the start, this is when we're going to start increasing to make the bottom of the heart. So what you're going to do is you're going to knit the first stitch. And then in the middle of these 2 stitches, you're going to do a right increase. So you're going to find the bar in between the stitches. And it looks like this, ours is like right here. And you're going to go through the front of the bar and pick it up onto the right needle, and then knit this stitch through the back. And it should be pretty hard, like pretty difficult, because you're twisting the stitch so there's no holes. So if it's easy to do, you're probably doing it wrong. So I usually just like go in through the front and then slip it to the back. It's easier. And then knit it, and then knit the last stitch regularly. And now you have 3 stitches on the needle. And then just knit the wrong side regularly. You always knit the wrong side regularly. Once you get back to the right side of the work, you'll see that you have 3 stitches on the needle, and now you're going to do 2 increases every right side row, and you're going to do a right one here and a left one here, until there are 13 stitches on the needle. So I'll show you how to do those. You already know how to do the right one, but so the right one, as you remember, you try to find that bar, which is right there, and go through the front, pick it up, and then knit it through the back. And then knit the middle stitch. And then this is a left increase, so this is different than the right increase. So you still find the bar in the middle, which is right there. But instead of going through the front, you're gonna go through the back, so it's easier. But then you're gonna knit through the front. So it's kind of challenging, it'll be kind of tight. And knit the last stitch. Once you get to the point where there's 13 stitches on the needle, what you're gonna do, and once you get 13 stitches, knit across again until you're at the beginning of the right side row. What you're gonna do is you're just gonna do a right increase here and then knit the rest. Don't do a left increase because we want an even amount of stitches on the needle to create the top of the heart. So you know how to do that, so I don't have to show you. So once you're back to the beginning of the right side row after doing that 1 increase, what you're gonna do is now you're gonna start the 2 bumps at the top of the heart. How you do this is grab your tapestry needle and that scrap piece of yarn and just hold the yarn like that. And you're gonna take the bottom 7 stitches and put it onto this piece of yarn because you're not gonna use those quite yet. This just holds the stitches so they don't, come out while you're not using them. Now we're just gonna focus on this side of the heart, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna knit across, then knit across again, then knit across and knit across again. So it's a total of 4 rows of just knitting. Once you're at the beginning of the right side row, after doing those 4 rows of just pure knitting, it should look like this. As you can see, it's starting to take the shape of a heart on this side. We're going to start decreasing to make it round at the top. You're going to knit the first one, knit the first stitch regularly, and then you're going to decrease right here. So you're gonna knit these 2 together. And wait, how you do that is you literally just, it's like you're knitting 1 stitch, but you put 2 stitches on needle, or you put it through 2 stitches, then you just knit regularly. So 2 stitches go together. And then you knit another one. And then you do the same thing. You knit these 2 together. And then you just knit the last one. And then on the wrong side row, you're just gonna knit across. Once you get to the beginning, again, you're gonna do another decrease row. And this will be the last one. So what you're gonna do is you're just gonna decrease right here, these 2 stitches and the last 2 stitches. So there should be 3 stitches on your needle by the end of this. And then knit the middle one. That is the end. So now what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your scissors and you're just gonna cut the yarn, and then take your tapestry needle, put all the stitches through the tapestry needle and just pull it. You finish that side of the heart. And you can go in and weave the end in after or right now. I'll weave it in right now just to show you. So I just turn it around. See these like half circle kind of things, like there and there? I usually go through one facing down and one facing up to weave it in. And you can go through a couple. I'll only go through 2 right now. And then split the yarn. I tie knots in my work. I know a lot of people don't want to have knots, but I want to secure it. So I split the yarn into 2. Most yarn has 4 plies, so 2 on each. Take it through my tapestry needle, put it through another part, and then tie a knot. Not that tight, but cut it. There you go. And now I'll show you how to do the other side, which is the exact same thing. So for the other side, what you're gonna do is you're gonna transfer these stitches onto one of your needles, and then slip this piece of yarn out. And to connect the yarn, since it's not already connected, you literally just put your needle through the first stitch in the middle right here, and just go like that and start knitting. So you're gonna do the same exact thing on this side. Knit back, knit across, and knit back. So this is what it should look like. As you can see, it looks a lot like a heart. And by the way, don't worry about this piece of yarn yet. We can make it look better at the end. Again, what you're gonna do is just knit one, knit these two together, knit one, knit these two together, and then knit one. And then once you're done with that, knit these two together, knit one, and knit these two together. Then cut the yarn and put them through these 3 stitches, and then weave the ends in. So once you're done with these two sides of the heart, you will just notice that you have this piece of yarn left and this piece of yarn. You can just weave in this bottom piece normally like you did at the top. And you could do it with this piece too, but something I like to do is kind of like pinch it together a little bit and kind of do that so it comes together more, just because I like how hearts look like that instead of far apart. But you don't have to do that. And then just weave it in normally. So congratulations, you've just knitted this heart. You can use this for many things. You can sew it onto hats or scarves or mittens or honestly anything. And it's so easy to knit. Thank you for watching, and if you liked this video, please like and subscribe. And if you have any questions about this heart or anything at all, please leave a comment and I will respond to you. Happy knitting!